Just, do you feel comfortable? Like, what's your security level like at this point in your life? Like, can you just go to the Kennedy Fried, or do you have to Uber Eats the Kennedy Fried?
Depends on what hood I'm in.
Well, in your neighborhood, I'm assuming.
In my neighborhood?
Do you still live in just like Bushwick?
No.
Oh, you moved away.
I moved away.
Where?
Yeah.
Long Island?
I'm not gonna say.
I can tell her she doesn't want to say.
Like,
Are you still within the borough?
I'm not gonna say over this podcast.
Wow. Okay. Very secretive.
So my question was going to be, do you watch like how you move it? Obviously you do, because you're not saying.
As far as where my living situation, yeah, but I still be out and about. Like, it's ridiculous where you'll catch me. She started saying the most stupid things like Treyway. Of course, she threw in the 6ix9ine. I'm like, oh, you're one of those,
right?
All right.
6ix9ine on the face.
Or on my chest.
See? There you
that
go.
is the ugliest, most deranged thing I've ever seen in my life.
No.
You never throw
You
hands?
haven't? I feel
my
like
biggest beef is with someone I don't know. The unnamed.
Selena Pop.
Like,
They
yeah.
be talking shit or
the
what?
fucking nerve of these bitches to fuck the person that I was with and have a problem with me for fucking him. Like, what? I don't understand. These bitches is different.
if I had to walk around and be like wonder about if anyone had a problem with you everywhere I went, I'd be
No,
so
I've
mad.
had fucking strippers beef with me and not even know why. I didn't even know they were fucking my baby father until they told me they had a problem with me.
Really?
Oh, it makes sense.
What, they just loved him so much?
I don't know why.
Did you hear Selena tell that story about fucking 6ix9ine?
Yeah, she's actually told me. I've spoken on the phone with Selena. She actually gave me the answers that I never really had because he denied
What kind
it.
of answers?
If they really fucked.
Oh, okay.
You know? So it's just like, Selena's a clout chaser. We all know that. But it's just like.
She's gonna be so happy we're talking about her right now.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
She's like, yes.
But listen, she did 1.5 million views on that video, so she knows some people are talking about her. But the whole thing,
they're talking about her because that fucking G Herbo story.
True.
That's what it is, because that's fucking legendary. I fuck with that story heavy.
The underrated part of that interview, though, is when she was talking about the 6ix9ine thing, about how academics gave him the condom and made him wear the condom.
I don't even believe they used it.
That is such a fucking crazy sounding story, bro.
Yeah, we're supposed to believe he got his dick sucked with the condom
He
on?
gotta be like the ultimate herb, like, to have that happen.
Ack?
Yeah, like, I fucked you, but I don't give a fuck if you know I'm fucking your friend and you're gonna sit here and eat it and then I'm gonna leave with you.
And that she was just so taken by the clout that she just had to fuck 6ix9ine. It's like, that's why it's so hard to wrap your head around, Selena, is because why do you like fucking rappers with clout so much?
But that's the thing I've had happen with the whole Trippie Redd thing and my baby father. He spoke on his dead brother.
Yes, he did.
And then Trippie went instantly to fuck your daughter. Or no, he said, your daughter's a bitch. I'm like, hey, like, that's my daughter too. Fuck you.
How old is she?
She's three, right?
3. She's 24. I'm like, he has a brother. You could say fuck his brother. He's still alive.
He should have been like, well, actually, she's 3, so she ain't even, you don't even know if she a bitch yet. Her personality ain't developed yet, then you can't even know that.
Oh my God. I would lose it.
I was like, no, but I understood he was just retaliating for someone talking about his dead brother. That's why when I had a conversation, he did apologize to me about it. He was like, you know, I'm sorry, but he spoke on somebody that I cared about, put me on. That's my brother. That's my blood. I was like, I understand, but me as a mother, I can't just like feel comfortable with you even saying that type of shit. You know, kids, and you felt like the fucking line was crossed.
Yeah.
So I understand your initial reaction, but he has a brother. He could have said fuck his mom. I would have not felt no type of way, and the kid could have been left out of it. You feel me? So
did Trippie ever try to get at you?
I mean, I can't really tell what it is for someone to get at me.
He was
at
like
this
sending you
point.
hearts and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
but
the eyes.
I don't even
The
know if
eyes
that was
emoji.
like to be taken serious. I just thought it was just trolling.
Right.
So I can't really say he was trying to get at me. It was just
But you didn't think about going for it?
no.
You're not vengeful like that?
No,
Could
I'm
have
not.
hurt Daniel's feelings with that one.
Who?
Daniel?
Daniel. I'm not looking to hurt his feelings with anything. Like, I'm past it. I don't care.
See, you're so mature and wise.
I mean, how many years has it been since you guys even were together? Like years, right?
We were together 7 years, and I mean, I left him right before he got locked up.
Yeah,
like,
they were still kind of. But
okay,
she was like sort of like with him while he was like fucking a million girls. It was sort of. It must have been messy. You guys were probably breaking up left and right?
Oh, if you only knew the type of problems that were going on in that house.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, at some point it was just like. Easier, I was in denial about it. Not that I was in denial that he was fucking them, because it was, I've seen the craziest shit on his phone.
I was gonna say, you must be like the strongest woman now. Like that must have.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like nothing can really surprise you at this point.
Fucking brick wall now. Thank you if that's the one thing you did right besides my daughter.
The strongest woman is probably a trans woman.
Oh
I mean, I'm just saying, if I had to see him in the news with a girl every other fucking day
that you weren't okay with,
yes, I would have a problem. So
no, you wouldn't understand. He would like, oh hey, I'm going to the strip club. They're giving me a quick bag to just show up, and then the next morning he's on a flight with a bartender, literally a few hours, and he doesn't come home for like 2 weeks. That's the type of shit, and I'm seeing him, and I'm seeing the little bitch. That's why I said
it's so obvious what's going on, and he's just telling you, nah, that ain't happening.
Nah, yeah. So
it's weird that when he gets to that point in his life where he's surrounded by all these like managers and bodyguards and shit, that it's not like you can just like pull up and
the thing.
You're like you can't
he
really
wasn't
get to
always
him, right?
He wasn't always surrounded by that.
Okay.
At all, whatsoever. It was till that situation happened that he got robbed that's when it became necessary, because that was something that was real. It happened, and they came to our home with that shit.
Before that, it was like I remember when I had
he's fucking. Even after that, he thought he was fucking normal. He thought he was regular. Like that didn't fucking sink in. He would try to fucking be in a McDonald's or a Dave and Buster's like nothing. And I'm like.
He stands out way too much. He was just walking around. Like
he just felt like he had a point to prove.
You know what I thought was odd was I felt like that story that the Daily Beast did with you, where they talked about the actual abuse and the sexual abuse. It felt like that kind of like went under the radar. Nobody even talked about that.
Absolutely. But I don't. That was my story to tell, and it was already. You know what's crazy about that? This is about to sound so messy, but I don't give a fuck.
Hey.
My management now was his booking management, right? His booking agency or whatever. They were doing all his bookings, and I became close to her through them working and everything. And she basically knew a lot of things that were going on. I would confide in her. I would tell her. She would give me a lot of advice. You know, feel bad for me as a woman, and would want to help me. And he at a point, he made me stop talking to her because she was helping me better myself in ways that he wouldn't want me to.
Really?
Yeah, so he made me completely cut her off. But once I stopped dealing with him, and then he went and just started lying about everything, like, oh, they stole money from me, this and that, third. And he was like trying to tarnish her company name. You know, at that point, she went out and put out the story. I didn't even bring my story out. This was like in November, before he got locked up, October. About what he had done to me that I've told her in confidence, and stuff that she already knew. And she had pictures, you know, of me like in the hospital and stuff like that. And she put that all out there. And for a long time after that, I didn't start talking to her till like January, February, and that was put out in November.
You were pissed off at her for putting it out there?
Yeah.
Because she shared it with the Daily Beast?
Well, yeah,
no, because she shared it with multiple blogs. It was on Media Takeout and everything. You don't understand. I was emailing these people, writing these people, please don't put this out. Because I wasn't ready to accept that was my truth. Or that was something that I was going through. Because for a long time, I always try to protect him and his image, because I cared about him. I loved him. We had a kid. We were a family. That's how I thought. So I'm writing to all these people, please take this down, blah, blah, blah. I begged Dama's live. I told everybody, this can't be out, especially with all that he had going on. This was, I think, before he was going to trial or whatever for the allegations that he had in 2015. I was like, I can't. It was too much for me to deal with, and I wasn't ready to deal with it. So, I mean, it took me some time, but I got over it, and I eventually forgave her, because if she didn't put that out, I don't think I would have ever put that out, and I would have never got the response I got from it. I wouldn't been able to move on and have so many people reach out to me and tell me, like, how brave they thought I was, even though I wasn't at first. That I needed that push, so I don't regret anything. Yeah, I went through whatever the fuck I went through, and I'm over it.
So you got like closure with it because
I'm at peace with everything.
You had the mentality of not wanting to like snitch, basically, right?
Yeah, but it was already out there, so it's just like, and at some point I'm just like, and then that's when he started doing all the bullshit that he was doing with the unnamed. So it's just like, fuck you. Like, this is, you have the nerve, and I've been out here trying to protect you for so long and put this image out of you to make you look better, far from what you actually are, and you're gonna like keep on trying to bring me down? Fuck you, no. This is what I went through, and that's when I started speaking the fuck up.
How do you feel about her getting a giant, ridiculous-looking tattoo of him on her chest?
I don't speak on other women like that.
Right.
I don't think they're important enough.
Wow.
I mean, you said you thought it was out of affection?
I mean, I just think...
I mean, that's just sad. I
feel bad for her mental state right now, that she thinks that was a smart decision.
No, I can speak on... I'll speak... This is my thoughts. It's not bashing her or anything, whatever. If she wants to take it there, she can. But it'll be obviously for clout or whatever, because I'm only speaking what anybody else would fucking think or say. Down to the fucking caption was him. The sarcasm, the trolling and all. I was with him for 7 years. So I'm like, yo, he told her to write that. He told her to post that up. Like, this is crazy. The way I feel, this is my opinion, and many people will agree with me and many people won't. But fuck yeah. I feel like in a way he's using her as a puppet to keep his name still going if she can do that.
Right. Because if not her, who? Because it's not like there's anybody who's really like communicating to the public on his behalf besides her. It's like, who?
And I try not to really speak on him too much.
It's really weird when you think about it. Like he all this money, all this fame, but it's not like he seemed like he really has any friends at this point, right?
I mean, I don't know about his social status at all.
I mean, in the rap game, it's going to be a very, very weird decision to be associated with him when he gets out. But I mean, even...
Oh, no. I see it happening now. I've seen fucking people he's done songs with be like, oh, my brother, blah, 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 even after whatever it is that he's doing. And be in my DM talking wild shit.
Really?
The craziest shit. I'm like, yo, y'all some trifling ass niggas. Like, y'all trifling. You over here calling him your brother and then
trying to fuck you. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, just stay away.
Really?
Are you dating at all?
Yeah, I am.
She's got a man. She promotes him on her Instagram story. He's a rapper.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know.